All right. Well, this Saturday is going to be WWE Money in the Bank 2025. We have 4 matches announced on the card, and we are going to try our best to predict all of these matches. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Will's Wrestling Corner, back at it again with a brand new video. Um, yeah, I'm not excited for the show. Not at all. I'd be lying if I said I was even looking forward to really any of these matches. But this is what we get, so we're going to talk about it and everything like that. But ladies and gentlemen, obviously, these are just my opinion. Leave your thoughts on who you think is going to win all these matches down in the comments down below. Again, I'm sorry for the voice. Still sick. Still why I'm not doing the universe mode. I'm going to make this as quick as possible. So, with all that being said, if you are new here, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to turn post notifications on. So that way you never miss an upload. And with all that being said, let's get right on with the predictions. We are going to start off with the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, as we got Naomi, Julia, Roxanne Perez, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, and Stephanie Vaquer. Now, let me just say, this women's Money in the Bank match is absolutely stacked. No misses in this, in my honest opinion. This is a very good field. And honestly, it's kind of hard to really pick who should win. I know I've been very vocal on my Twitter over who I don't want to win, and that is one Rhea Ripley. But if I were to pick a winner, someone who deserves it, someone who I think can really thrive with this briefcase, my pick is going to be Roxanne Perez. I think Roxanne Perez can use this to really solidify herself as the prodigy, get her a very good spot on the card. I think she would be great as a future main roster women's champion. It would help her stock immensely. And if not Roxanne Perez, then I honestly think Naomi. Naomi should use this to her advantage. This heel run is going exponentially for her, and she is thriving in this heel role. It's great to see Naomi be used really prominently. So yeah, if not Roxanne Perez, I think Naomi. But I'm going to mainly go for Roxanne Perez because, hey man, she's the future, and I think a Money in the Bank run would do huge for her. Then let's go on to the Women's Intercontinental Championship, as we got Lyra Valkyria once again defending against Becky Lynch. We had this match at Backlash. This feud's still going. And usually when they run these kind of matches back, usually it means the result will not be the same. So with that, I think it's going to be fairly easy. I think Becky Lynch will win the Women's Intercontinental Championship. The only way I see this not going Becky Lynch's way is if Bayley makes her return and helps Lyra Valkyria retain the championship. But honestly, I think the better way to go with this is to have Becky win the belt, have Bayley come back after the match, and then we get Becky versus Bayley for the women's IC title, and then maybe SummerSlam or somewhere down the line, hell, maybe even Evolution 2, we get Becky, Bayley, and Lyra in, say, a triple threat. So I think because they're running this match back, I think it makes it all the more obvious that Becky Lynch is going to become the new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Then let's go on to the tag team match nobody asked for, as we got Cody Rhodes teaming up with World Heavyweight Champion, still unfortunately, show opener Jey Uso, against the WWE Champion John Cena and Logan Paul. hey, one positive I can say about this match is at least it wasn't the rumored Travis Scott John Cena tag team match. At least John Cena is teaming with somebody who at least can actually wrestle. But again, I need to say, this nobody asked for. These are both your world champions not defending their belts on pay-per-view. And this is also John Cena's last year, wasting a pay-per-view on a tag team match that's obviously going to set up Cena Cody 2, maybe at SummerSlam. I don't know what pay-per-views after this. Maybe another Saturday night's main event. But I just find it utterly pointless. I think Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso win this. You get the big babyface win, and then afterward, that will help Cody plead his case for wanting a rematch, and then we get it. I think it's going to be obvious. I think Logan is in this match to take the pin. And yeah, no, I'm not excited for this. I can't wait for a 10-minute Jey Uso entrance where all he does is yeet. Like, I don't understand WWE's erection for this guy. I really don't. And yeah, Cena, honestly, at this point, I think I've said this in videos before, he should have not won at WrestleMania, and it shows. Because if they're not going to have him defend his belt, it's just atrocious at this point. Just to drag the title run longer doesn't make sense. Then we go on, yes, there's only 4 matches, to the final match we are going to be talking about, as it is going to be the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. As we got Andrade, Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, Penta, and El Grande Americano. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It turns out all you need to get a push in WWE in 2025 is to have a shitty gimmick, and then you're going to get a push, and you're going to be shoved down everyone's throats. This is Vince McMahon 2019 level booking. This is worse than Vince McMahon 2019 booking at this point. Over CM Punk and AJ Styles? Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry for background noise. People just love to use fucking motorcycles on my street, and, like, you're not impressing anybody, especially the ladies in this fucking town. Anyway, I'm in such a negative mood. This sickness needs to go away. But anyway, yeah, El Grande Americano being in this match is absolutely atrocious as well. I haven't touched base on this as well. Worlds Collide is going to be the same day. I think it's going to be like at 3 in the afternoon. Chad Gable, the guy, is going to face El Hijo del Vikingo for the AAA Mega Championship. And then the same night, he's going to be El Grande Americano to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. I know I keep saying Rhea Ripley shouldn't win the Money in the Bank ladder match, but I'd be fine with Rhea Ripley winning Money in the Bank if that means we don't get El Grande Americano with the whip topping on the side with a side of espresso and a cookie and a chocolate fudge sundae on the side being men's Money in the Bank winner. I don't order at Starbucks quite often. Me, I personally get a vanilla sweet cream cold brew. But I think most of the people in this match are all right as well. Seth Rollins being in this match is pretty sick, but I think he will get screwed out of this either by Punk or maybe Roman Reigns. Who knows? Honestly, I think LA Knight should win this. LA Knight, like, he had a couple runs with the US belt. He's still pretty popular. And I think LA Knight being the Money in the Bank winner and potentially being a future main roster world champion is great for business. LA Knight, so, like, if you think Jey Uso being over is a reason for him to be a world champion, LA Knight is the best example as well, because that man's organic. That man can lead WWE to a good at best, future. I won't lie to you, though. I think WWE very well might pull the trigger and give El Grande Americano Money in the Bank. I think so. So, actually, I'm going to go with El Grande Americano. That's how much faith I have left in this company, is absolutely none. Because I think they're going to have Chad Gable lose to Vikingo earlier in the night, and then they're going to try some bullshit way of having El Grande Americano win Money in the Bank. Good job, TKO, WWE. Your terrible product shows. Because now people are not looking forward to a pay-per-view, and it does not feel like a pay-per-view week. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if people go onto my Twitter again and tell me that I'm negative and then try to hate bash me into a way to have another break. But you know what? I don't give a fuck about those people anymore. I don't. I think El Grande Americano is winning Money in the Bank. That's all I'm going to say about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that will have to conclude my predictions for Money in the Bank 2025. What are your picks? Leave them down in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching as well. Thank you so much for the support on the recent videos, especially the R-Truth and Mariah May videos that I made. If you want more videos like that, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on so that way you never miss an upload. And with all that being said, guys, this is going to be your boy Will from Will's Wrestling Corner. I will see you in the next video. Be good, people, and peace.